What is going on, everybody? It is your boy RayD-TCG back at it live again in my studio. We finally got moved in and we are settled and we're ready to make some fresh new content, serving it up my way. And ladies and gentlemen, I did have something special planned for us today. I was going to do an interview with somebody who got 34th at the WCQ in Minnesota, but unfortunately that had to be rescheduled due to circumstances. But regardless, since I had a free slot open today, I've got a couple things planned. Where first of which, I've run into some people telling me about this. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a video from 2004. It's called School of Duel, Dueling for Beginners. It's like heavily outdated, but apparently still relevant. And you know, there was a time on this channel, me and my friend Willie Westside, if you guys remember him, him and I actually reacted to this crazy ass movie from 2005. It was called Time to Duel. So I wonder if it's going to be anything like that. For all I know, I'm probably going to get some good laughs out of this, because the jargon that we used to use back then is heavily outdated. But I'm really excited to take a look at this. So without any further ado, let's take a look, and we're going to react to this. This is going to be fun. All right, let's go. Ooh. Hang on just a sec. He's looking kind of nervous there. Ooh, it's a really nice little setup here. I love that. That's just what they. I love that's one of the things they added into the opening credits. Just ooh, like. Okay, but let's keep going.
Welcome to the School of Duel. This is an unofficial, unlicensed video that demonstrates the art of dueling with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. After a brief introduction, we're going to show you an actual duel using starter decks. This program is based on the Yugi and Kaiba starter decks. The duel is between Ethan, an expert duelist, and his friend Bradley, who is a new duelist. After the duel, there will be a series of lessons to review what you saw in the duel.
You can tell that this is from 2004.
The first time you watch this video. So we encourage you to watch this video a few times until you feel confident about how to duel. At the end of the lessons, we will give you a list of the cards that were used in the duel and the order in which they were played, so you can play along the next time you watch the duel. This is only a demonstration. The official rules for dueling can be found in a starter deck. We now join Bradley and Ethan after a long day of school.
Ah, yep, that's relatable.
Glad that test's over.
Yeah, me too. Hey, what's all this?
It's the stuff from that Yu-Gi-Oh card game I mentioned. Ever play?
Yeah, but I'm no good.
That's okay. I'll teach you.
Cool.
If you don't know how to play, a great way to learn is to use a starter deck. A starter deck comes with everything you need to play. 50 cards, a game mat, and instructions. These decks come with 50 cards. You need at least 40 to play.
Okay, so something I just want to mention is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, these days, like structure decks or starter decks come with 40 cards, 50 cards. I mean, back then games took longer, so that makes a little bit of sense, but man, 50 cards starter and structure decks, man, that would not fly these days. But another thing I'll say is that beginning part where they were talking about, coming home from school and how, I'm so glad that test was over. I'm so glad that they added that little bit in there, because it makes this video feel, somewhat true to life.
Collectible card, especially the expensive ones or frequently played cards.
And they actually used sleeves back then.
These cards are really valuable. I have one worth over $20. These Ultra Pro deck protectors will help keep them in mint condition. If you keep doing all over that wallpaper card, at least put it in the protector first.
Oh, I was just reading the description.
Yeah, that's a good card. Use it when you're attacked by a monster.
I love that card. It is so good in Paleozoic, and it's one of the oldest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh. And that card has, when I was playing Paleozoic at locals, that card was winning me a lot of duels, much to my opponent's chagrin.
It decreases the damage to 0.
Damage? Monsters?
You'll see. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the basis of the game. The game is called Duel. A match is the best way to play duels. You know how many points we start out with?
2,000?
Actually, it's
That was he must have been watching. He must not have gotten past the first season of Duel Monsters yet. So
8,000 points?
That's right. Using a starter deck, there are two ways to win. One is to get your opponent's life points down to 0. The other is if your opponent runs out of cards and is unable to draw during his draw phase.
So you win a duel by making your opponent's life points drop to 0?
That's right. And if both their life points at 0 at the same time, well then it's a draw.
So what are all these cards?
There are 3 types of cards. Monster cards, magic cards, and trap cards.
Yep. Before these turned to spell cards, supposedly there was a I don't know if there was like a lawsuit or something where they had to change this to spell cards, but it apparently conflicted with like Magic the Gathering, and yeah. Long story short, I'm pretty sure Magic the Gathering is the reason that they had to switch these to spell cards instead from Magic cards. Interesting bit of history there.
Monster, magic, and trap.
Correct. This is the game map. It has 5 monster card spaces and 5 magic and trap card spaces.
I still have one of those mats.
The graveyard is where
Very
destroy cards are.
nostalgic.
I'll explain the field card zone a little later. And don't worry about the fusion deck zone for now. It's not needed with the starter decks.
Hey, we call that the extras deck zone. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's play.
First we shake hands. Sportsmanship. It's in the rules. We shuffle our decks.
These days we do knuckle bumps.
Now we put them both on the table. And we cut each other's decks. Have a coin?
To see who goes first?
Yeah. We flip for it at the beginning of the match. The winner chooses who goes first. After that, the loser of the duel decides who goes first next time. Call it.
Tails.
You win. So you pick who goes first.
Hey, come on, we didn't even get to see the coin flip.
There are
How do we know
phases.
he actually won?
The first phase is called a draw phase. You simply draw a card from the top of your deck.
The second phase is the standby phase. Some cards have effects that are activated during a standby phase. There aren't any of those cards in the starter decks, so you won't see any action during this phase in our duel.
The last phase is called the end phase. This is where you make sure you have 6 or less cards in your hand. To start the duel, we both draw the top 5 cards of our deck. Since you decided to go first, draw a card. Don't tell me what it is.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Now, it's your main phase 1.
What do I do?
Let's start off slow. The first thing you should do is put a monster in attack position. It's called a summon. To summon a monster, place it face up vertically on the monster card zone.
Okay, I summon my Celtic Guardian.
That's right. But the rules say you can't attack on the first turn, so you should just end your turn.
Okay, I end my turn.
Bro, that kid did his friend so dirty. Like, he couldn't have like told him he could have set any spells or traps or anything. Like, just like okay, he's like okay, put a monster on the field and then just end your turn, and then he goes right along with it. Wow, I've never done my friends that dirty before, but
My Rogue Doll attacks your Celtic Guardian. To determine the outcome of this battle, we compare the attack points of both monsters. Since yours has an ATK of 1400 and mine has an ATK of 1600,
I love that they're using ATK instead of attack, but you know that's just how we spoke back then, I guess.
my monster wins this battle. Your monster is destroyed, and since your monster was in attack position, you lose 200 life points, which is the difference between the monster's ATKs. So now you have 7,800 points.
I don't have any monsters with a higher attack than your Rogue Doll. So what do I do?
Read the text of your magic cards to see if they can help any of your monsters.
Oh, I see. I summon my Sorcerer of the Dunes,
That is
and
such
I
a
have the
disturbing
Book of
card.
Secret Arts to raise its attack.
Since that's a magic card, you play it in the magic and trap card zone. May I move your cards?
Wow, okay, that's actually really cool. Like he asked to like move his cards and stuff. Like that is actually really polite. I'm not even gonna cap with him on that, because that is, I mean, these days people just be like picking up your cards and stuff, but this guy's polite. He's like asking, "May I move your cards, please?" Like that okay. I'll give him some props on that one. That is
This card is a magic equip
really
card.
good.
It's kind of like adding a weapon. It increases the monster's power.
Oh, okay. Now I enter my battle phase, and my Sorcerer of the Dunes attacks your Rogue Doll.
Okay, so I have 7850. This is getting interesting. I activate my magic card D-Spell, which destroys 1 magic card on the field. I choose your Book of Secret Arts and destroy it. And summon Urbe. In my battle phase, my Urbe attacks
A
your Sorcerer of the
dino.
Duel.
I love dinosaurs.
That ends my turn.
I want to play this magic card, Yami, so I guess I'll set it down in the magic trap card zone.
Hang on. See this?
Oh man. Oh, the subtitles actually had it say yummy. It's as if Konami was or excuse me. It's as if they were predicting the yummy archetype 21 years before it came out. But no, I know that's not the case. I know that's just the subtitles being, being subtitles. But anyways, let's continue.
This compass icon in the top right corner? Yami's a field magic card. This is a type of magic card that affects all monsters, mine and yours. It gets played in the field card zone.
Okay. Then I summon Baron of the Fiend Sword and go into my battle phase, where I'll attack your Irving. That ends my turn.
Nice job. I destroy your Baron of the Fiend Sword with my Magic Fissure card, which destroys the opponent's face-up monster with the lowest attack points. Now I
He
summon
doesn't look too happy
my
about
Kumari
that.
Dragon. Here's something new for you. You don't have any monsters on the field, so I can attack your life points directly. If I want, I can have a second main phase after my battle phase. I wouldn't normally tell you this, but I'm gonna set a trap card. Trap cards have to be set at least one turn before they are activated. I end my turn. You have 6250. It's my mom. Can you stay for dinner?
Sure.
It's fun. Okay. I'll see you then. Bye.
What are all these other cards?
There are lots of other cards besides the one in these starter decks. You get them from booster packs.
Booster packs?
Yeah, you buy booster packs to add more cards and customize your deck. Once you learn the game and buy some cards, you'll want to make a deck of your own too. And if there's a really cool card you gotta have, you can get it on eBay. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right. They didn't have TCGplayer.com back then, so eBay was like the main hub to get Yu-Gi-Oh cards that people were looking for that you normally couldn't find in stores because they just went so fast. So eBay was the place for that, and I guess in a way it still can be, but TCG Player has kind of taken over that spot.
ended my turn. You're up.
Oh yeah, something I want to point out from earlier. So the part where he was talking to his mom on the phone and asking if his friend could stay for dinner. That again, I just like that they add those little things in there because it just makes this feel like it makes this feel true to life and not just like some boring ass Yu-Gi-Oh skit. They're actually like putting in some like sequences in there. They're talking about, oh, my dad and I shopped on eBay for some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It makes this feel again true to life. Like this is something that actually happened in 2004. Even though I know this is a scripted video.
I summon Mystic Clown. I enter my battle phase, and my Mystic Clown attacks your Kumari Dragon. Let's see if I get this right. Our monsters both have an attack of 1,500, but mine is a Fiend type, so it gets a 200-point boost from Yami. So I win this battle and destroy your monster.
Not so fast. What I just did was use my trap card that I said before. Trap cards can be played in your opponent's turns. This trap card, Reinforcements, raises my attack points by 500. So I win the battle. And you're down to 5950.
Now what?
Remember, you still have your main phase too. Do you have any magic cards that can help you?
I get it. I'll play my last will card.
Good job. Since you just lost the monster and it's still your turn, use the last will and take a monster from your deck. Last will lets you do what is called a special summon.
Yeah.
I haven't mentioned this yet.
So I want to read the text to you, people, because this card has been the subject of so many erratas, I think, and there's to this day this card is just a ruling nightmare. It says, if a monster of yours is sent from the field to the graveyard during the turn that you've played this card, you can select a monster with an attack or an ATK of 1,500 points or less from your deck and play it as a special summon. God, that pre-problem solving card text era is just absolutely hilarious. Shuffle the deck after playing the card. This card is active for one turn only. Like, how would you even errata this? And also, like, how would you even rule this? This card is absolutely nuts in terms of its text. Like, that is absolutely wild. But anyways, let's continue.
But when you put a monster on the field, you can set it down in defense mode also.
Should I?
Well, since the last will card says the card you pick has to have an attack of 1,500 or less, and I know that, you better look for a monster with a lot of defense points. When a monster is in defense mode, it's the defense points that count.
Alright, then I will set this monster in defense.
Now, if you sit it in the fence, you need to lay it down horizontally. Do you end your turn?
Yeah.
Is Ukazi, a magic card that inflicts 800 points of direct damage.
Wow.
Still in my main phase, I summon my Battle Ox, and I begin my battle phase. My Battle Ox attacks your defense monster. Flip it over and let's see what it is.
Gotcha.
Yes, you did. I attacked with 1,700 points, but you had 2,000 defense points. Here's something new for you to learn. When I attack a monster in defense mode, you compare the attacker's attack points with the defender's defense points. When the attacking points are less, the attacker loses the difference.
And the monster is destroyed, right?
No. If I lose a battle to a monster in defense position, my monster is not destroyed, but I do lose the points. Got it?
Yeah.
Then I guess that ends my turn.
Okay, my turn. Draw a card. And I summon Curse of Dragon.
Hang on a minute. See the 5 stars? That's a level 5 monster. If you summon a 5 or 6 star monster card, you need to give up one of your own monsters on the field. It's called a tribute summon.
Okay, I think I got that. So I'll put Giant Soldier of Stone in the graveyard as a tribute. And tribute summon my Curse of the Dragon. Now to my battle phase. My Curse of Dragon attacks your Battle Ox, and you lose 300 points. That ends my turn.
Good move. I summon Legend, the Mystical Genie of the Lamp, and equip it with Dark Energy. And check this out. The Yami card is still in the field, right? These 2 magic cards increase my monster's attack points by 500 to 2,300. And attack your Curse of the Dragon. Since Curse of the Dragon has 2,000 attack points, you lose 300 life points and your monster is destroyed. Now, my Kamari Dragon attacks your life points directly.
Ouch.
That, my friend, ends my turn.
There sure is a lot of math in this game. What's this one
Oh man, he is not wrong. God.
I've still got 7,000.
Wow. Since you did this to me before, I'll try it out on you. I de-spell your dark energy and remove your 300 point boost. I set this monster in defense mode and end my turn.
Okay, so you're starting to get it. I tribute summon Judgman in attack mode. My Judgment attacks your face down card. Oh, so you set an effect monster on me. Where'd you learn that one?
I don't know. What did I do?
This monster card, Wall of Illusion, is an effect monster. It's a monster with some magic built in. The color's a little darker, and see here where it says effect? Right afterwards, it shows what it does. That's its effect.
What's the effect of this card?
It says that any monster attacking this card is immediately sent back to the owner's hand. Neat, eh?
Yeah.
But it's still got destroyed because it lost the battle. See, when it's attacked, the effect happens first. Then the battle.
That's a classic
So you have
card
no
right
monsters
there.
left on the field. With the help
Wall
of
of
that Yami
Illusion.
card, while Jin attacks your life points directly with 2,000 points. You're down to 1,350. With that, I end my turn.
I think I got the hang of this.
The old
That ain't
T-set
okay.
pass.
I
Oh.
summon my Ryukishin power, while Jin attacks your defense monster. Ouch.
Hang on. Let me see if I can figure out what happened here. Since your monster has 200 fewer attack points than my monster's defense points, and both monsters get the same 200 point effect from Yami, I win this battle and you lose 200 life points, but your monster stays on the field.
That's right. I attacked you, but didn't have enough points to win the battle. Since your monster was in defense position, my monster still stays on the field, but I lose the difference between my attack points and your defense points. That ends my turn. You're catching on quick.
Yeah, this is really starting to make sense to me. You're down to 6,800, by the way.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots.
What if I don't want to put any
Oh man, that's hilarious. I love his reaction. I'm shaking in my boots.
I tribute summon my Judgman, set this, and enter my battle phase. My Judgment attacks your Mystical Elf. My Judgment has 2,200 attack points. Your Mystical Elf only has 2,000, but Yami raises it by 200 to 2,200. So we tie.
a tie?
Yeah, I just did this to show you what happens in this situation.
Let's see if I'm getting this.
Turn 17. Goodness. Man, I don't think turns rarely go on this long in modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Usually it's after like if you've gone past 3 turns, I mean, then that's a long duel in of itself. But I've had duels at regionals where they went a long time. Not quite this long.
I activate my Soul Exchange and tribute your Judgman for my Summon Skull.
You got it. My trap pull card will destroy your monster right after a normal summon. Sorry to be so harsh, but that's how the game goes. What else you got?
Nothing. That ends my turn.
I end my turn.
I fissure your monster and end my turn.
I summon my Pale Beast and flip summon my Hangman. A flip summon is when I flip my face down defense position monster to face up attack position. It's not a normal summon, and I can flip as many as I want or need in a turn, even if I also did a normal summon. My Hangman is a flip effect that sends your Mist Blow right back to your hand. You see, a flip effect can only happen when a monster is flipped from face down to face up. So if you want to use a flip effect, you have to set the monster with a flip effect face down in a previous turn. Now I'll enter my battle phase. My Pale Beast and Hangman both attack your life points directly. You lose the duel.
But wait.
That's a cool card. Use it when you're attacked by a monster.
Ah, dude, I love that. I love that, like, at the turn he was supposed to lose, he manages to remember the card that he was talking about in the flashback. And then he turns this around the second he activates that.
No, wait just a second. I activate my Wabatu and negate your attack.
Wow. Good move. I guess I am my turn. What's gonna save me next?
We'll see. I end my turn. What are you doing?
A monster can change its battle position once per turn.
Oh, I see.
I end my turn.
I reborn a monster. So let's see if I get this right. I can pick any monster out of my graveyard and special summon it to the field. Then can I see your graveyard?
Sure.
And finally, I get to a battle phase with this card. I attack your Pale Beast. Summon Skull has an attack of 2,500, plus 200 from Yami, just a fiend type monster. Your Pale Beast only has 1,500 attack points, so it is destroyed. You lose 1,200 life points. Big hit, right?
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm down to 5,600, but still doing fine.
That ends my turn.
Now this will level the playing field a little bit.
This is a magic card called Dark Hole. It destroys all the monsters on both sides of the field.
It's a pretty good
That
one.
ends my turn.
I end my turn.
Ends my turn. Just lost 1,000 points. He's down to 300.
Wait, what?
My Just Desserts card. Take a look. You lose 505 points for every monster out of the field.
Honestly, he should have held that card one more turn.
See, I summon my Lord of Deep and activate my Flute of Summoning Dragon. And I special summon my White Dragon. Normally, I have to tribute 2 monsters if I want to summon a monster with 7 or more stars. But with these 2 cards, I can bring out my Blue Eyes without having to tribute anything. I now enter my battle phase. My Blue Eyes attacks your middle monster.
Ooh, not the Man-Eater
Man-Eater
Bug.
Bug has a flip effect that lets you destroy one of my monsters.
One of the first effect monsters in all of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, obviously I picked a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Actually, you can't pick that one. Lord of D's effect prevents any magic or effects from targeting a dragon-type monster. You have to destroy Lord of D first, before you can get to my Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Okay then, I learned.
When a monster attacks a monster in defense position, and the attacking monster's attack points are higher than the defense monster's defense points, the defense monster is destroyed. But no points were lost.
Okay, that ends my turn. Do you see the score? 5,600 to
I love that they're just breaking the fourth wall here. Amazing.
Let's see here. I think that I have a cool move of my own. My Trap Master destroys a trap card. Is that a trap card?
Yep.
That's a flip effect. I tribute summon my Dark Magician. And like you said, I have to tribute 2 monsters because it's a 7-star monster. I play Change of Heart and take control of your Blue Eyes White Dragon. That means your Blue Eyes is mine for this turn, right?
Right?
Uh-oh. I think he sees the writing on the wall.
And, Dark Magician, obliterate your life points directly with 5,500 damage to your life points. That takes you down to 100 points. Oh, but since Dark Magician is
You can see the look on his face. Like, duh, look at the look on his face. That is the sign of defeat right there.
your life points directly with 5,500 damage to your life points. That takes you down to 100 points. Oh, since Dark Magician is a spellcaster type monster, it gets another 200 attack points from Yami, and bam, that's game. You have a 0 points. That was cool.
Well, that's the way I planned it. You just learned that in this
Yeah, he's coping. He's coping. Like he's like, as soon as he loses, he's like, oh, that's the way I planned it. And then, you know, goes off on a little tangent here.
Any single move can turn the table just like that.
Oh boy, that was fun. Yeah, I think that video was really fun, really educational, kind of corny, but also, like, in a way it was true to life. I think what I really liked was the setting. They were coming home from a long day at school, they did a test, and you know, they were really glad it's over, and they played some Yu-Gi-Oh! The kid's mom invited his friend to stay for dinner. I thought that was all really cool. That you could tell, like, you could tell how outdated this video was from the fact that you know, what's known as spell cards now, they were called magic cards back then, and then you had the cards with like the pre-problem solving text. Like Last Will was one of the biggest examples, and but outside of that, this video was kind of interesting. You know, I may not be anything I watch again, but I think it's a solid like 7 out of 10 for people who were just starting to get into the game back in 2004. It really was something that people could watch and they could be like, oh, okay, well now I understand how to play this. And even today, some of the functions of you know, that you see in that video, a lot of them are still relevant today, no matter how fast the game has progressed up to this point. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for this video. If you like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I just want to give a shout out to all the people who have subscribed up to this point. And also shout out to my boy Willie Westside. He doesn't really make videos much anymore, but I've been wanting to do this video with him for a while. Unfortunately, his schedule has made it to where he can't these days, but I hope he sees this and I hope he gets a really good laugh out of this. But again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Pass turn.